Welcome and welcome back. This is Teri in another edition of Massage Monday. The only day of the week I get out of the house. I had a few things I wanted to discuss with you that just might change your life and another person's as well. The first is I graduated high school 40 years ago. Yeah, that's scary. There were 4 teachers that made a lifelong impact on me. First of all, anyone, not anyone, but I'm planning a motorcycle ride to Boise, Idaho, April 22nd until that Sunday, which is, I don't know, whatever. We're going to see Lisa Mann and Dave Melyan play at the Sapphire room. There was a little text that tried to slip out. Hopefully we can take the motorcycles. If it's raining, we'll have to take the car. High school was, for me, a nightmare. I was really shy. It was difficult for a multitude of reasons. But I had 4 teachers, and I'm not going to name them, for their privacy that really, really, really had an impact on my life. One, I was able to connect with when my mother died, and she and I kept in contact forever. My longtime people will know I kind of crashed and burned. Thank goodness, because I became a phoenix and rose from the ashes, and I am doing better than I ever have. I've looked for the other 3 teachers for years and years and years, and I think it's one of those things when the timing has to be right. I was able to connect with my old photography teacher's daughter, and she got the message to him because he lit a spark in me for a love for photography. And that's something, I've just opened a Redbubble store. I'll put the link in the bottom. Go check it out. Right now I'm uploading my original photography. I'm trying to get to all my bike stuff. It's taking a while, but it's gonna be way cool. And if you would check it out and at least give me a follow, that will help. Oh, and like this video and subscribe. That helps the algorithm of everything, and it will help me bring in money to support myself and my family. And I would love you forever for that. Back to whatever the heck I was saying. Oh yeah, my photography teacher. Found his daughter on Facebook, and I messaged her, and she got my message, and I let her know how much her dad impacted my life. I mean, forever. Since I met him my sophomore year until now, he is with me, and I'm thankful for teachers like that. Then one of my English teachers, I met up with her. As I said, she knew what was happening at my home and was a tremendous support during high school and after the death of my mom. One of them was my political science teacher, and I cannot find him anywhere. He was the reason I got so involved and ended up, one of my double majors was with political science. And then this other teacher, I had looked for her for years, and when I finally got an email back from this email account that I was hoping was her, I was overjoyed. And I was really surprised because I came to learn after high school, a few years after I left, they ended up closing my high school because my town that I was from just grew exponentially. And they opened a new high school, turned my high school into a junior high. This weekend, as I was working on my Redbubble store, shameless plug, link in the description, I was working on that, and I saw an email flash across my screen. And I saw a preview of the text. I couldn't even think. This woman taught English, which was another one of my double majors. 2 double majors, one English and business and one political science and American history. Blah, 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 like they're useful now. No one can speak English, and American history and political science is just all effed up. And the first email I got back was very smart, and it said, why do you want to find blah, blah, blah? And my response was, because I want to profusely thank her for the impact she had on my life, not only in high school, but throughout my life. Several weeks go by, and this weekend, I saw the email flash across my screen, and it was her. And she said, oh my gosh, wow, teachers always wonder if they've had any impact on their students. People, I tell you, if your teachers who really formed a lot of our foundation had a good impact, a beneficial impact on you, find them and tell them. it truly is a lot of times, oh my gosh, there's Mount St. Helens, squirrel. It truly is a thankless job most of the time because they have no idea if what they did had an effect. These 4 teachers had effects not only, as I said, during school, but for 40 years afterward. This one in particular had an impact on my desire to become more social, more outgoing, more energetic. She gave me a love for Shakespeare. Then A Tale of Two Cities, and I'm like, OMFG. But she made it fun. And I watched her. She had no idea kids were watching her. I was watching how she interacted with other people. You know, at that age, you're still trying to figure out your own identity. When we entered her classroom, or when I entered her classroom, the energy shifted. Positivity, enthusiasm, curiosity, and feeling safe. I watched her laugh and smile with other staff members. One math teacher in particular, I think he was a math teacher, he had dark hair. I don't know, it was a long time ago. But just her energy inspired me. And I remember when I was homeschooling my kids and they were wondering the same thing I used to wonder, why the heck do we have to diagram a damn sentence? I remember telling them, because blank blank said so. They're like, I don't know who she was, but if you're telling us because she said so, we better do it. I didn't get even why I had to diagram a sentence until I started writing books and started doing my blogs. And even now I've gotten all off track. But at least I know to try not to end a sentence with a preposition. As I wrote her back, I'm squirrel brained anyway, and my thoughts are all over the page. And I was so, she asked me what I was doing, and she told me that teachers always wonder if they've made an impact, and that she got out of teaching. I was so excited that she wrote me back that I just forgot to ask her how she's been and what she's been up to. I wanted to thank her. So I wrote one email, and then I wrote another email, and I told her exactly why I appreciated her, and it went way beyond her teaching. She really sparked something that I felt inside of myself. And all through my life, I wanted to be like her. And I Googled her, and this is one thing when I think the universe, God, has a time for everything. She's pretty prominent now, and I had never found her, even though I had Googled and searched. There is no way I should have not been able to find her sooner. So the timing was right. She's just as beautiful as she ever was. And there was one podcast that I listened to, and as soon as I heard her voice, I started crying. And it sounds really weird, but it brought back all that energy and that feeling of safety that I had in her class. But think a teacher. Even if you're 70 years old, look back, find a teacher or anyone that made an impact on your life, and thank them. Because in this world today, we all need to hear that. Also, on another sort of unrelated topic, because this is Massage Monday and I'm driving to get my massage, my daughter came down and had me do the Myers-Briggs personality test, which is done by doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, people in that field. And it's really weird. Timing again. I turned out to be, and I don't even know if I'm going to get the letters right, the ENFP. When I read that is me. The strengths and the weaknesses, that's me. And it was one of the first times I really felt validated about my personality in my life. How outgoing I am, that I'm not flirting with people, that I'm friendly. I love people. It also told me why I trust people too much and get my ass in a sling. I really understand myself a lot better since I read through that. I'm so thankful for my daughter, but I am an ENFP. Look that up. And if you know me, you're going to be saying, oh yeah, girl, that's you. Even down to my disorganization, how many times I say, what was I just saying? why I lose things. Oh my gosh, there's more art in Portland. I need to get pictures. All of that stuff. All of the negative feedback I had gotten, wrong lane, from people for years was instantly quashed when I read about my personality. My daughter took it, my son took it, Jeff took it, and it hit us all 100%. And it explained a lot of misunderstandings. It explained, I guess for me personally, it really let me feel I am who I think I am. I don't have ulterior motives. I don't know, it's way cool. Go check it out. If you want to know more about me, read all about ENFPs. So do that, because I tell you, there may be things in your life that people have dogged you over that are just a part of who you are, and you're not doing anything wrong. That was a huge, huge, huge thing for me. Here I am, 58 years old, and I'm just finding this stuff out. And tell you the truth, I'm feeling a little cheated out of a long time. But then when I weigh it, I don't think I could have made a lot of these discoveries had I not gone through a lot of the things I've gone through. And on the topic of thanking people, if you've made it this far and you've subscribed and liked and commented, but I want to thank every one of you, because really, I don't know if it's because I'm dopamine deprived, which I shouldn't be, because I've got all this stuff going on. You people brighten my day, that you take the time to listen to me, who has the brain of a squirrel, absolutely zero organizational skills, and talks way too much. But when I see your names pop up on the screen or in a comment or in a like, it makes me smile, because you people that have come back and have supported me mean a lot to me. And I know people will say that sounds really funny, because a lot of you I've never met, but we've spoken a lot online, and I feel that you're genuine friends and not just some random person that happened by. And I need to thank you for that, because you really have added a lot to my life. I cannot wait to ride to Idaho and see Lisa Mann with the world's best drummer, Melyan. He's so funny. I really like him. He is a good, genuine person. So I hope the weather holds and we can ride. I hope you guys take that Myers-Briggs test. And you know what? If you do, come back and comment. Let me know what you guys are, and if you think it was accurate for you. And if you think that mine fits me, what the hell did they do to the street sign? I tell you, people in Portland just want to F with you most of the time, it seems. Thank a teacher. Each and every one of us could use some validation and to know that we're worthy. And too many people are made to feel unworthy by people that should value them. So surprise someone. Let them know what you think. I love you guys. If I was to see you, I would hug every one of you. I was told one time I hug in the wrong way, because I just full on bear hug. But evidently there's some code where women aren't supposed to hug men in certain ways. I don't think about that. It's genuinely, I'm hugging people with my heart. When it was explained to me, I kind of understood, I'm kind of, you've seen. But I think the people that I hug, the men that I hug that are my true friends, that's not what they're thinking about. They're feeling how much I love them. So I'm not going to let anything interfere with who I am again. I'm going to be me, and I want you to be you. With that, you guys have a fantastic freaking rockin' day and the rest of your week. Be thankful, be genuine, and smile, because you all add to my life. I love you. Until next time,